it's Cassie. Late night soap making. This looks weird, I know, but I have my camera up here so I can show you a better view. And I'm a hot mess anyway, so I figured you don't need to see me. You want to see the soap stuff. I got a new mold. I got new ideas for the mold. And I just can't, I just got to make soap. So join me. Look at these beautiful colors. Oh, that's Peacock. It's called Proud Peacock by Micas. This one is Green Vibrance. And this one is one of my, oh, I'm sorry. This one, I'm sorry, is not Peacock. This is Synergy. This one's my favorite. I had them backwards. And this is Proud Peacock. And then the fragrance oil we're using today is Blue Agave. Smells amazing. Oh my gosh. And then I don't have quite enough. So I have been trying to pair other fragrances and essential oils with it by doing this really cool. I'll show you real quick. So you dip one end of the Q-tip in the fragrance or essential oil and the other end, and then you seal it up in a bag, and then you open it later after it's like bloomed together. And this one was mango with cucumber, melon, and I was like, no, I want a cucumber melon soap. So the agave and mango smell amazing together. So it gives it a little sweetness. And then I'm going to give it a pop of this orange color. And then I even got some little, I'm pulling it all out today. Look at this one. You see that? Doesn't that look like gold? What? Isn't that beautiful? And then I did another one. This is Himalayan or Mediterranean sea salt. And this one's Himalayan sea salt. Look at it. So I put the Proud Peacock in this one. And then I was like, you know what? I want it to look like gold. So I did some gold ones. So we're going to do those as little topping. Hey, Mom, you're watching. I see you. Okay, so I'm going to put a little, and then if you don't know, if you've never seen a blue agave plant, they're beautiful, and they have little black tips. So I got some activated charcoal. I'm going to get another one of these and put some activated charcoal in it, but I just got to have this little pop of color somewhere in there. I think I'm going to put it in the middle of the bar somewhere. I love it. I love the color. Sometimes I plan out what I'm going to do, and sometimes I think about it, and it's all in my head, and I hope it comes out. Hope it works. Love those colors. Yeah, me too. Look at this. What? This is a great, it's called flotation device. Is that upside down to you guys? Okay, good. No, it's not. I don't think it is. But I just think it has that mango-y vibe, right? Okay, so I can't be here all night. And then I gotta get my other mixing container for my activated charcoal, which I'm not gonna make a whole lot. I'm just got an idea of the activated charcoal. Oh, I need one more container. Oh, I gotta find it. There they are. I'm on this side of, I'm over here now. Activated charcoal. Give him a fancy spoon. This stuff is messy. It's a lot. Let's put a little bit back. There we go. I'm just doing a small amount of activated charcoal to like represent the little points. I don't know. I thought about doing like a little line of charcoal, but I think the best way is to mix it with a little soap. So a little soap batter instead of just putting the powder, because it is messy. just using some of my oil over here, discounting it from my recipe, which means I'm just using a little bit out of the container over here that I have pre-measured out. I've been measuring and working. So before I get batter mixed up, I like to get all my colors going. Because if you don't get all your colors going before that batter, then you have a tendency to lose, you know, mixing in your colors and stuff, and it sets up so quick sometimes. So you really gotta work fast. Hey, Miss Terry. Yay! Facebook is actually showing me names of people. Man, a few lives that I've done on here, it's like not showing me names. It's weird. It's like I was in trouble or something. I couldn't see anybody's names. Okay, so that's the activated charcoal. Look at that. I love it. Every time I mix that, I sing Paint It Black. You know. Na, 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 na. Okay, sorry. I'm a nerd. My parents were hippies too, so you got to know that song. I think it's like the only, isn't it Rolling Stones? I think there's not very many Rolling Stone songs that I like. Or is it Black Sabbath? I don't know now.
No, it's not Black Sabbath.
It's Rolling Stones, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it is. I think I can picture Mick Jagger singing that. Ah, that green is so beautiful. Hello, Miss Brittany. I thought I'd do a live on here, and instead of YouTube, I'm going to upload this to YouTube, but it takes a lot more to set up my camera and my everything for YouTube. Look at that. Is that not awesome? I want to do a sunset with this color. I want to do one of those real fancy scenery ones. That would be really cool. And then this is that proud peacock. Then we have some, look, I have this Mayan gold. That's what I use to put in my sea salt, and it looks like little gold nuggets, little chunks of Himalayan sea salt turned into gold nuggets. Those salt bars are so popular now, so I'm really hoping this comes out and looks good. So this is Kaolin Clay. Let me move this over. We've been putting this in every single batch of soaps because the clay, it cleanses, it's detoxifying, and it gives your bars this amazing feel, and it also turns your bars into like silky smooth, great for shaving. It's amazing in the soap. So I'm gonna put it in. The oils are over here. You'll see that here in just a minute. I'll be blending up the soap batter. I'm getting all my colors mixed and ready. Stay tuned. It's gonna look cool. I promise. It's gonna go quick once I get all this mixed up. I'll move this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Ta-da! See the kaolin clay in there? I'm gonna blend that up. Double check all my thing. I got all my stuff in there. Very, very cool. Okay, let me grab one more thing. Move all my stuff out of the way. Get ready. I'm going to show you my new mold that I got. This is cool. I can't wait to show you. Check it out. It's huge. What? Isn't that awesome? So this time, instead of individual molds, this is called a slab mold, which we can do some really cool stuff with this. So that's next. Set it to the side. Man, Mr. Toby, he's watching. You're always working, sir. Must be relaxing. Nothing's on TV if you're watching Facebook. And my parents used to say, nothing on the boob tube. And you see, I'm not wearing gloves because I'm not messing with lye. This is just oils and the clay right now. Now I gotta get my gloves on. Gotta get serious. Got all my colors. Then I'll show you a really cool ingredient that we add to the lye and the goat's milk solution. This stuff is called sodium lactate. It is a great humectant, which draws moisture to your skin. But not only that, the really cool thing about it is that it helps make a harder bar of soap, which makes the bar last longer. I got it measured out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is derived, you would never believe, from vegetables. So that's really cool. And it's basically the sugars broke down from vegetables. So all natural. That was a little trick I just showed you. People who make your own soap. And this is goat's milk and lye, already ready to go. We're about to blend it up and make our batter. This will only take a few minutes because I don't want it to be too thick, so I can mix the colors in. So let's pour this down the stick so it doesn't splash. And scrape out a little bit left. And I always want to check. There's sometimes some lye that doesn't get mixed in. There's like a couple of the chunks in there. You don't want that. Okay, let me throw this in the sink. Okay, we're gonna get to blending this up. And I'm just trying to make it look like everything is not separated anymore, and I want it still really thin, kind of like a thin gravy. I like to compare things with food if you haven't noticed. Okay, that's about right. That'll do it. I'm just going to take this over here so I could separate the colors real quick. Okay. See if you can see that. Okay. Oh, that's so satisfying. I really love making soap. It makes me happy. Okay, let's do the next one. Activated charcoal is last. We don't want to touch that till last. Oh, I wanted you to be able to see that better. Look how pretty that green is. Oh, I love it. If I get time to edit my video on YouTube, I'll write down what colors from Mad Micas and Nurture, the names of them. These are some of my most favorite colors. I mean, that is so pretty. Okay, let's do the blue. Well, it's like a ocean blue, peacock blue. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't really decide. Both of them are my favorite. Synergy and Peacock. It's just right up there. Okay. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. It's so satisfying. That's amazing. Let's do some black. Okay, and then we'll just finish off the rest of the batter in the rest of the containers. Separate it all as evenly as possible. On these containers, I have to stop at a certain point or they'll start dripping down the little handles. And then we always give it a scrape. Not wasting. You don't want to waste a drop. And it makes cleanup easier. The rest of this. Okay. Drops I may have spilt. Okay, now, one second. Let me wipe up the area before I set my mold down. I don't want to blend anything just yet. I still have the fragrance oil to distribute. So my idea, I'm gonna, before I blend and mix the fragrance oil in, because then I don't have any time to waste, I'm going to try putting these around the edge. And down at the bottom, there's going to be 3 molds here. So the bottom of these are going to be real pretty. And look like gold. That's my plan, at least. Okay, and then I got some of these blue ones. Hopefully they kind of look like turquoise. You see that? Oh, I'm so sorry you can't see. What's my problem? Okay, so do a little turquoise in there. Kind of a mix. Okay. Now, let's start blending with the fragrance oils. I gotta mix these together real quick. I already know this is 4 ounces. I need 6 ounces for this recipe. A little, I could go a little over 6 ounces. So this is actually about 2.5 ounces of mango. 4 ounces of blue agave. Oh, I just hope it doesn't turn anything brown. Let's hope that that doesn't happen. So we're gonna put a little in each. This is a synthetic free, paraben free, sulfate, and a word that I have trouble pronouncing. It's like, it's PHTHALATE, affiliate. Always have trouble pronouncing that properly. I call it, it's my Texas-ism. Okay, let's blend. Looks like it's gonna discolor just a bit. Oh, please don't discolor. Don't do bad. Okay. Now we go to the next. Over here. Come on, cord, you gotta be a little bit longer. Hope it reaches. Yay, it reached. Okay, it did a good job. Okay, trying to scrape this best as I can. I'm worried about this one. I don't want it losing that beautiful color. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that one right there because I need to start pouring. Okay, I think we'll start with, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Sometimes I change my mind in midstream and I decided, no, this is the one I want. So I don't mess up where the stones are. Can you see me pouring? Oh, I just looked up to see if you could see. Oh, that is so beautiful. Okay, I do this whole color. I'm actually worried I have a little bit too much soap for this mold. We'll save some for some other molds. Okay. I'm gonna mix up this black over here. Look at that black. Okay, there was an emergency alert. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Okay. Had to have my hubby come press the button. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to do a mica line with this beautiful gold. See it? This is a fancy soap, y'all. This is one of those soaps that I am going to just, oh, I just love it. There's only going to be so many, too. I'm not sure how many this mold is going to make. So, when these are live, hope you get a bar. Gotta work fast. Oh, that looks so great. Okay. It's not to the edge like I want it to be. You see the gold in the air? That was pretty cool. Okay. Can you see the gold? It was really neat. Hey, Miss Stacy. We're making soap. Okay. Next color is this. Oh, it's hard to decide. I'm going to do this green. I really want to do like a contrast to color. So we'll do this one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to break the fall. I'm hoping that this is set up enough. Oh, these handles are flimsy on these. I need a little better container. Okay. So we're going to break the fall. Oh, it's too... Well, what happened was... We'll see what happens. I was hoping it would stay more on top. And it didn't. I'm going to need another mold though. So, just a little bit more. This soap should probably be called My Favorite Colors because these are all my absolute favorite colors. Okay, now let's blend this one up again. Got a little thick on me. That's okay. I want it to get thicker, but I don't want to get too thick where I can't use it. And I'm going to have to make, so it's going to make a lot of soap here. This is supposed to be an 11-pound mold. It's definitely not, because I'm not even through my soap and we're almost to the top. So that's what I get from ordering from Amazon though. I know better. But they had a sale on this mold. These molds that I want are, it's a 12-pound mold and it's over $100. So I got this one on Amazon for $60. And I like it, but I really wish it was bigger. So, but I did get the slab mold cutter, cheaper than what we could make it. So that was cool. I just want to do a thin line of this color to represent the mango. So blue agave and mango. And if y'all are wondering, with our sensitive skin, none of these mica powders have ever broke us out. They're also, you know, affiliate free and all that. It's cosmetic grade Micas, and we definitely, you know, have tried all the ones that we're using in this soap and have never had a problem. I made a Halloween soap with this orange, and it was really cool. I made a bonfire soap. It looked like actual flames in the soap. So I'm going to try to smooth this out a little bit. And I'll save this for the next mold. Shake it. I haven't even got to use the black yet. Okay, so now we're on to this one. We got to give it a little stir. I'm going to spoon this one on as well, because if not, it'll just break the line and it'll be more like a drop swirl. So far, it's behaving better than I was expecting. Everything looks like it's still the same color. Sometimes fragrance oils that are sweeter, like a vanilla, if it has any type of vanilla in it, it'll turn your soaps tan or brown. So that's why a lot of people, when they make those soaps that smell like a dessert, the desserts usually are dark colored, because vanilla just happens to turn everything brown. Okay, and then now I'm going to shake that down. See how much I have to the top. I'm almost to the tippity top. So I want to have some of this black. It does not want to pour good. Hold on. Let me whip it a little more. There we go. Trying to do around the center of the soap. Let's see. Yep, that's to the very tip, diddy top. Let's put a little more in the middle here. On the side. Okay, I'm gonna grab my skewer. I'm really trying to mimic the black tips. Got a little more black than I wanted, but it'll be all right. That looks pretty cool, right? Okay. Ta-da! Okay. I'm going to set this over to the side so I can get my other ones. Now I have to work fast. These won't be as intricate like the others, but it definitely will be pretty. I'm thinking that was like a 10-pound mold. Let's try doing 2. I think I have enough soap batter for 2 molds. Let's try to see. Not, I have some pretty cool little Texas molds I could throw it in. I should have got my cactus mold. My husband said, get your cactus molds. Well, I forgot. So far, it's still doing really good. Not seizing up. So that's a good sign. Seizing ups, I would have already had to throw it in a mold and just dealt with some ugly soap. That has happened, and that becomes our personal bars, because then it, you know, usually turns a funny color because it's all mixed together. They still work good, they're just not as pretty. Okay, let's try to smooth these out a little bitty. Sides, try to clean up. See how it's getting pretty thick. Whoever's sticking around, thank you, appreciate it. Okay, last color. It might just work. So if that was an 11-pound mold, that 12-pound recipe, I would have only had one of these possibly left to fill, but these are 2 pounds each. So 11 pound if you're filling it to the tippity top, maybe? I don't know. Wondering if I'm contemplating, sorry I'm not talking, I'm contemplating should I add the salt to the top of this. Usually if you add it to the top it usually falls off unless you do like a melt and pour on top. I should have put them in the bottom of this mold, but it is what it is. I wasn't preparing to do this. So now I have all this black left. Try to attempt to put it on one side, and I'm probably gonna have to go over there and grab another mold to throw the rest of it in. Make some little Texas black ones, little black charcoal ones. Oh, I mean, this would have made a great loofah soap. Next time I'll have some backup stuff. That looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nifty. Okay, let's see if I have any of the orange to just plop on top. Thinking about sprinkling some gold on there. That would look pretty good. Okay, let's do a doop, doop, doop. Oh, we're gonna do a little. I do love the black and that teal together. And then you want to make sure you get on the edges here and kind of clean up your edges. Try to get back in the mold if you can. I'm going to grab a Texas mold. I can't believe I have so much soap left over. This is ridiculous. That's all right. A couple little black Texas soaps like this, little charcoal soaps. That would be nice to give away or to put inside of another soap. Get Texas embed. Or a nice sample. All right, you guys, I'm almost done, so I'll let you go. I just wanted to share with you my inspiration of, well, my idea. Had been wanting to use this blue agave forever, and I'm so glad I mixed it with the mango. The smell is amazing. The blue agave has this just amazing scent to it on its own, and so I was really contemplating on even mixing anything and making a small batch of soap. And I'm really glad that this made such a large batch of soap, because I think this one's actually going to be super popular, and I might have to bring this back. So these will be ready about mid-July. Of course, I'll do a little post about it. Let's see. Try to get all these in there. Can you see what I'm doing? Don't you like my little Texas molds? I love them. I tap them down. Clean them up. Let me see if I gotta clean it up a little better. I just wanted to say thank you real quick for everyone that has purchased soap from Russell Feed. We had to go restock after 8 days, I believe it was. There wasn't very many soaps left. And they got them all in there. I brought some blackberry, the calendula. So the more soaps we sell, the more varieties I can bring up there. And the manager, at their next manager meeting, she said that, you know, the sales keep doing good. She will bring it in to the meeting and talk to the other managers, and then we could be looking at all their locations. So please keep it up. We need the sales to prove this month because we're still on a trial period. I got to prove that it's not just my friends and family buying soap. And so far, now I think it's only 4 people that we know have bought soap from Russell Feed. The rest have been just regular customers, so that's amazing. Super happy about that. So just thank you so much, and don't forget the contest for buying the soap. Just take a picture of the soap that you bought so I can see that you bought it from Russell's. Tag the business page here, 3H Farms TX, and then I'll put your name in the drawing, and then at the end of the month we'll do a drawing, most likely live, so everyone can see, and then we'll ship you a bar, or I'll deliver a bar to your house. So, because I'm sure it's going to be someone local, and I'll bring you a bar. So I appreciate everybody. You want to see all the soap? Let's see one last time of how everything turned out. I love the way this turned out. This will be a little different. Oh, you know, I can always add, I think I should add a little bit of the sea salt. I think I should. We'll have to do a little melt and pour on the top. So let's, that way, this one has a little bit too. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Almost looks like little turquoise gems or Pop Rocks candy. That's funny. Because I have kids, I think of candy. And I usually spritz it with alcohol, but I'm worried about spritzing it down. So I'm just going to tap them. Make sure they stick really well. There we go. There we go. Let me get you this one so you can see it. Oh, wow. This looks so cool. Okay, we got the Texas one. We got the giant slab mold. And we have the other 2 molds that we had to throw in there. So this will make 3, if you can tell, 3 bars, but a little bit longer. So I'm hoping that I get at least 60 bars from this batch and this batch all together. So that's what I usually get out of 12 pounds. But I do have these little Texas things. So we should have 50 to 60 bars after everything's said and done with. Thank you so much for coming by, watching. I appreciate everyone. If you're not following us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and here on Facebook, please follow us, subscribe to our channel. It's helping us. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I heard something happens really great when you get over 1,000 subscribers. So we can start getting maybe some YouTube money. I don't know. At least ad revenue or something. Thanks for the hearts, Mom. Love you so much. Have a fantastic night. I get to like clean all this up. I mean, tons of dishes. So I got to get started. Have a good night. Love you guys. Bye.